Hello and welcome to this video. Today in this video we are going to take a look at two different maps provided by the Centers for Disease Control CDC. Last night I was doing a space and someone brought up the point that many people look at the CDC transmission or community spread level map and don't really understand what they mean, or it doesn't really faze them. They see their county in red and they're like, "Oh well, my county's in red, big deal." Actually, it is a big deal. And you need to understand what these different colors represent. Let's start off with the community transmission map. Red means high transmission. So if your county is in red, let's click on one. Here we go, Berks County, Pennsylvania. High transmission. That means there's a high level of coronavirus being spread in your community. Substantial is orange. If your county is in orange, here we go, Shelby County, Alabama. No, that's high. Here we go, substantial. Jefferson County, Alabama. If your county is in orange, that means there is a substantial amount of coronavirus cases going around. It's not enough to be considered high yet, but it's enough that you should still be taking precautions. If your county is in yellow, like right here, Eddy County, New Mexico, yellow is moderate. That means there's somewhat of a transmission going around of coronavirus, and that I would still take precautions at any one of these levels, but at this level you can take precautions, but it's not as serious as substantial or high. And if it's low in your community, here's one, Culberson County, Texas, transmission is low. That means that there's not a lot of cases going around. There may be some cases, but not many cases going around at that time. Let's switch over to the community levels. Now this one gets a little more interesting. So the community transmission level was the original map that the CDC used, and they wanted it to be for healthcare settings only. If we zoom up here, use the options above or the map below to select a state and community. CDC recommends use of the COVID-19 community levels to determine the impact of COVID-19 on communities. Take action. Community transmission levels are provided for healthcare facility use only. I disagree with that. Community transmission levels should be for everybody, and that's the map that used to be used for everybody. So if your county is in red on that map that I just showed, please take this very seriously. Alright, now we come down to the community spread, and you'll see here, it's a different set of colors. And if you notice, there's not as much bad color on here. Yeah, high levels are in the orange, medium is in the yellow, low is in the green. Just what does this map mean? Okay, time period community levels were calculated on Thursday, blah, blah, blah. New COVID-19 cases per 100,000, 7-day total are calculated used from blah, blah, blah. New COVID-19 admissions per 100,000, 7-day total, and percent of inpatient beds occupied by COVID-19 patients, 7-day average, are calculated using data from Wednesday, September 28, 2022 to October 4th, 2022. So this map is not based on the spread of coronavirus, but more so the hospital admission. So this is a different approach. And I don't agree with this approach. Why? Because we know a lot of people that do not get hospitalized for coronavirus can and do end up getting long COVID. So this is a problem right here. We're seeing a lot of people get long COVID, but meanwhile they want us to use this map, which just represents the hospital admissions, to judge what actions you should take in your community, and I disagree with that. So for anyone watching this video, please continue to use the transmission map, because you want to avoid infection altogether. That's the whole name of the game. And they're the Centers for Disease Control, and they should be trying to prevent infection, not just hospitalizations. But here we are. Okay, so an example of high level of transmission. Here's one right here. Let's just go to Denton County, Wyoming. So that's a high level of community spread, not transmission. Get my maths mixed up. High. That means there's a high level of admissions in that county. An example of medium community spread. Well, heck, let's just go right down here to Pennsylvania. Chester County, Pennsylvania, has a medium level of admissions. And then you can come down here to low, and, well, you see a lot of green on the map. A lot of counties are at low. And like here we go, Houston County, Texas. Low, but that may not match up with what it's showing on the community transmission map. Now we come back here to the community transmission map, and we can zoom it in. Let's zoom into, let's find Houston County, Texas, shall we? So it should be like right here. The point is, this map is not matching. You can clearly see it here. This map is not matching the community spread map. And this map is a far more accurate indicator of how bad things are going in the United States. So you can use two maps, community spread and community transmission. Use the community transmission map to judge how bad or how risky something is in your area. Because going by this sea of green, right here, community levels, look at this. This is a bogus map. Yes, it does show the Northeast is starting to get worse. But if you look at the rest of the country, it's not showing much of anything. And it's really covering up the true story of how bad things are. Alrighty, thanks for watching this video. Stay safe, everyone, and remember to hit like and subscribe down below.